We smile for photos, we laugh with friends, we go to work, we go to school. On the surface, everything seems fine, but beneath the surface, a battle rages. A battle fought in the silence of our own minds. This is the unseen struggle of mental health. We may appear happy and composed on the outside, but inside we may be wrestling with anxiety, depression, or a range of other emotions. We live in a world that often prioritizes appearances. Social media feeds are filled with curated images of happiness and success. This weight can manifest itself in various ways, affecting our relationships, our work, and our overall well-being. We may withdraw from social interactions, lose interest in activities we once enjoyed, or experience changes in our sleep and appetite. These are all signs that our mental health is struggling and that we need to reach out for support. It requires us to understand that it's okay to not be okay, and that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Mental health is not always visible. It's not always a broken arm or a physical wound that we can see and understand. It affects how we think, feel, and behave. It influences how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Understanding and managing our emotions is crucial for our mental well-being. Emotions are natural responses to our experiences. They provide us with information about ourselves and the world around us. Learning to identify, understand, and regulate our emotions can help us navigate life's challenges more effectively. However, when emotions become overwhelming or interfere with our daily lives, it's essential to seek professional help. They can help us develop coping mechanisms, manage stress, and improve our overall well-being. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness. It's a step towards taking control of our mental health and living a more fulfilling life. Keeping our struggles hidden can feel like carrying a heavy weight. This weight can manifest physically, emotionally, and mentally. We may experience physical symptoms such as headaches, muscle tension, and fatigue. Emotionally, we may feel drained, hopeless, and disconnected from others. Mentally, we may find it difficult to concentrate, make decisions, or enjoy activities we once loved. We may withdraw from loved ones, avoid social gatherings, or find it difficult to communicate our needs. This isolation can further exacerbate our struggles and create a vicious cycle of silence and suffering. We may fear judgment, discrimination, or negative consequences in our personal and professional lives. This fear can be paralyzing, keeping us trapped in a cycle of silence and shame. Breaking free from this silence requires courage and support. It requires us to challenge the stigma surrounding mental health, to acknowledge our own struggles, and to reach out for help. It requires us to understand that we are not alone in our struggles, and that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. There comes a moment when the weight of silence becomes too much to bear. We reach a turning point where we realize we can't do this alone. We need help. This realization can be both frightening and liberating. Frightening because it requires us to confront our vulnerabilities and seek support from others. Liberating because it marks the beginning of our journey towards healing and recovery. It's a step towards taking control of our mental health and living a more fulfilling life. We can connect with support groups, hotlines, and online communities. We can also find solace in the support of loved ones, friends, and family members. Remember, you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength and self-awareness. It's a step towards taking control of your mental health and living a more fulfilling life. Support from others can be transformative in our mental health journey. It provides us with a sense of belonging, understanding, and validation. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles and that there are people who care about us and want to help. Friends and family can play a vital role in our mental wellness. They can offer a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, and words of encouragement. They can help us navigate difficult days, celebrate our successes, and remind us of our strengths. They provide a safe space to share our experiences, learn from others, and find strength in shared struggles. They can help us develop coping mechanisms, manage stress, and improve our overall well-being. Remember, seeking support is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength and self-awareness. It's a step towards taking control of our mental health and living a more fulfilling life. And even in the midst of our struggles, it's important to find moments of joy and gratitude. These moments can serve as anchors, reminding us of the good in our lives and giving us the strength to keep going. Joy can be found in the simplest of things. A warm cup of coffee on a chilly morning, a walk in nature, a heartfelt conversation with a loved one, a good book, a favorite song, a moment of laughter. These small joys can have a profound impact on our mood and outlook. Gratitude can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. By appreciating the good in our lives, we cultivate a sense of contentment and resilience. We can practice gratitude by keeping a gratitude journal, writing thank you notes, or simply taking a moment each day to reflect on the things we're grateful for. Finding joy and practicing gratitude are not about ignoring our struggles, but about finding moments of peace and appreciation amidst the challenges. These moments can nourish our souls and give us the strength to keep going. There will be days when the weight of our struggles feels heavier than usual, days when getting out of bed feels like an insurmountable task, days when our minds are filled with negative thoughts and our hearts ache with sadness. These are the days when we need to be extra gentle with ourselves. On difficult days, it's okay to allow ourselves to feel our emotions. We don't have to pretend to be okay. It's also important to reach out for support. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist can help us process our emotions, gain perspective, and feel less alone. Remember, difficult days are a part of life. They don't define us. They don't mean we're weak or failing. They simply mean we're human. And with time, support, and self-compassion, we can navigate these difficult days and emerge stronger on the other side. Taking care of our mental health is just as important as taking care of our physical health. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about prioritizing our well-being and engaging in activities that nourish our minds, bodies, and souls. Self-care looks different for everyone. It may involve activities such as exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies, getting enough sleep, eating nutritious foods, or simply taking some time for ourselves to relax and recharge. The key is to find activities that bring us joy, reduce stress, and promote a sense of well-being. Remember, taking care of ourselves is not selfish. It's essential for our well-being and allows us to show up for ourselves and others in a more meaningful way. The stigma surrounding mental health is a significant barrier to seeking help and receiving support. Breaking the stigma requires open and honest conversations about mental health, creating a culture of empathy and understanding. Treat others with kindness, respect, and compassion. By working together, we can create a world where mental health is valued, understood, and supported. Despite the challenges, there is hope. With increased awareness, understanding, and support, we can create a brighter tomorrow for ourselves and others struggling with mental health. We can choose to break the silence, seek help, and support one another. We can choose to prioritize our mental well-being, engage in self-care practices, and find joy in the simple things. Remember, you are not alone. There is hope, there is help, and there is a brighter tomorrow waiting for you. Keep fighting, keep seeking support, and keep believing in yourself. Your mental health matters.